Hi, this is Henry here. This is my video blog on my cancer story. So I wanted to do a series of videos because I was so scared when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I was so uneducated. I thought I knew all the answers prior to that, but just totally uneducated on what cancer is all about. One of the biggest misconceptions is I thought it would never happen to me. Okay, I thought I had a decent life and just wasn't going to get cancer. It wasn't really genetic in my family, and I really didn't think much of it. So let me bring you back to a quick story here. So it was September 29th, 2023. I was on my anniversary trip in Vermont, having a nice time with my wife, and the next morning I woke up in agony. It just hit me all of a sudden. She thought I might have had food poisoning. I thought I might have did something with a hernia, because she always said, maybe you have a hernia because I had stomach problems, right? And I was in the construction business. I was also in the restaurant business. So a lot of movements picking up. That was normal for me. But I never went to the doctors. I never had tests. I never had scans before. So that day, it just got worse and worse. The pain just grew. We decided to go home. So as we're going home, the pain was so unbearable that I could barely talk. I was wincing in pain. My legs couldn't stop moving. The level of pain on a 0 to 10 scale was a 10. Couldn't imagine any more pain than that. Like a dagger going in my stomach. So I went to the doctor's office, emergency room. We decided that was the best care on the way home, and it just got worse. The pain was worse. It was a big long line. Finally, I stood up and I said, "You got to do something. This is ridiculous. They had me in a wheelchair." So I went and got a scan really quick. Before I know it, my wife came back. She had to go deal with the children real quick or something. I forgot what it was. And so she came back. They put me in a room. And I remember a doctor coming in, a female doctor. I don't know what she was an ER doctor, I believe. But the expression on her face was definitely grim. So she came in. She said there was a large mass on my abdomen. It looks like it's on my pancreas, and the diagnosis is not good. And before I knew it, I didn't hear anything she said. I looked over, my wife was crying, and I was just absolutely at awe. Before I knew it, they had me in a room, in a ward upstairs. My potassium was low, so they were pumping me, and I had my spleen was all enlarged. I had a blockage in my splenic vein. Another doctor came in. He was like an upper level doctor, and he said, "I looked at everything. It doesn't look good for you. Just want to let you know we're here for you. Concord Hospital can help with you in your treatments." And then I got this biopsy. They went through. I did an operation type of thing. They got a biopsy. So they took a biopsy of my liver and pancreas. So those preliminary results came in. All bad news from the pathologist. Then I saw my oncologist on October 10th, and he confirmed it all. "Henry, this is the worst news. My job is to administer pain medication to make you safe. And I suggest you get on this highest volume of chemotherapy. It's like 4 chemotherapies in one day, called for Furanox." I said, why not? I asked him, I said, this type of thing, you've had it for a while, you're stage 4. That means it had metastasized or grown from my pancreas to my liver, and that means it was unoperable. They could not operate, would not operate, and that means it's terminal. Okay? So that right there, my life was virtually over. I remember coming home, trying to find out a way to tell my son. And I got dropped off by my wife, and I needed a moment, a personal moment. And so I went into my paddock. We have a little farm, 11, 12 acres, whatever it is. And I'm walking up through the thing, and I'm rubbing my hand against the blades of grass, looking at the leaves that were coming down. And I remember thinking to myself, I go, I'm going to be like leaves just falling off a tree, but, falling off the earth. And I thought that was it. My life was literally over. So I had scheduled appointments with Dana-Farber, oncologist, and then I decided to take this FOLFIRINOX, and I had a port put in. So if you guys were all scared that you had a chest port, it's a lot easier. Here's a scar right here. So they put this device underneath it, and it's where you get all your injections. If you're gonna have injections, I suggest a chest port, by the way. So that was a whole nother story. Maybe I'll talk about a chest port and what I went through in the next video. But I want you to know there's options out there. Okay, I chose an option through Dana-Farber to get off the FOLFIRINOX, and I'm going to share that on a different video. So again, you are not alone when you have cancer. There's options all over the place. Don't settle for your first opinion. Get 2 or 3 opinions. It is your life. I didn't settle for my first opinion, and the second opinion could probably have saved my life. So I feel for you. I care for you. If you have any questions or comments, just comment down in the video. If you have any questions about your story of pancreatic cancer. I'm not a doctor, so I might be a doctor at heart, but I'm certainly not a doctor. I'm just sharing my experience on cancer journey, so maybe it could help somebody get through their life just a little bit better. By the way, I suffer from massive depression because of cancer. I lost my career because of cancer. So, I get it. I get it. And, we're on this journey together, and I didn't realize how many people in just the United States get cancer every single year. So my heart goes out to anybody that's watching this video, or you have a family member that has cancer. Remember that when this happens to somebody, it really affects them. So be gentle on them, be kind to them, and understandably, it can happen to you. So we'll see you again. Thank you for listening to me for just a couple minutes here. We'll be doing a video on video 2. We'll actually talk about chest port next, because I believe that was my second step in my journey. Thank you. Take care.